guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and I hope life is treating you very well. For today's video, I did this video last month and it went down really well. You guys really enjoyed it and said you'd love to see more, so we're bringing it back this month and I'm going to be doing a thrift my wish list type of video. I feel like thrift my wish list sounds a lot better than charity me wish list, alright? So no, I'm not American, but I do like to use that terminology. Killers now. So basically this video entails me getting a list of stuff that I would really like to get in my closet, my wardrobe, my house, and then obviously creating a list and then going to the charity shops and trying to find things that go on my list. Now, I don't always succeed and often there's times that I see things that weren't on my list but I think, oh, actually I really like this. So let's talk through some of the things that are currently on my list and we'll start off with jewellery. Jewellery's always going to be on my list. I absolutely love it. Now, I do have a lot of necklaces, so unless it's a necklace that I've never seen before and I just cannot put it down, I'm going to try not to purchase any necklaces, but rings, they're always going to be a thing and I could do with some more rings, especially the chunky style of rings. I really like. I feel like they just add to my outfits recently, and give a girl a chunky ring and she's a happy girl. So if I did see any chunky rings, then I would probably pick them up. Anything chocolate brown, okay, not anything, but I do love chocolate brown at the minute, so I bet you if I go into a charity shop and they're colour coordinated, the chocolate brown section is the section I'm going to straight away to have a look. I don't have anything in particular that I'm looking for, but I do like to just have a look at what chocolatey brown stuff they've got in and see if there's anything that floats my boat or that I think would enhance my wardrobe. Going back to the jewellery, chunky bangles, still on the lookout for some of these. I didn't find any in my last charity shop haul, so they're still in my wish list if I was able to find any. Zip up cardigans or hoodies. Now, not a hoodie that is like a normal hoodie that's a zip up. I'm after a kind of cardigan style fluffy hoodie. I got one of these in my last charity shop haul and I wear it all the time. I absolutely love the style of them, so if I was to say any more in the colours that I like, I'd probably pick it up. A nice little trinket dish. So obviously when I'm taking my rings off at an evening, I'm popping them. I've got like a little trinket dish currently, but I could do with another one because the one I've got's just not, it's just not as big as I'd like. So I'm going to look at the bric-a-brac, see if I can get a nice little vintage trinket dish or something, just so that I have somewhere to pop my rings and anything that I want to take off at the end of an evening, so I can sort it out when I want to, or that it's just a place to keep it until the next day and I rewear it. Any little gifts or stocking fillers that I see for people that I love. I do try and thrift a good majority of my Christmas stuff, just because honestly I feel like, why not? Like, these things are in circulation anyway. If somebody else would love them, then I would like to get them. So I will be having a look out for some little stocking fillers or anything that I can find that I feel like someone in my life would love. And yeah, that is currently everything that I have on my wish list. But without further rat-a-tat-tat, we're just going to go to the charity shops, head out, see what they've got, see what they've not, and see if there's anything that I can pick up that ticks things off my I would love this list. So let's go. Starting in the first one, I went straight to the bric-a-brac to look for the trinket dish. Unfortunately, it wasn't a success here, but I had a little browse round. I was really intrigued as to what this was for £4. Honestly, I felt like it looked like straws, but they just didn't come out. So I'm not sure it was straws. I don't have a clue what it is even now. That's what I love about charity shops. You find some peculiar things. This charity shop is usually one of my favourites, but it wasn't given. But I seen this little hand painted black and thought it was gorgeous. I then went straight to the black section to have a look through the clothes. Now, they're not usually that colour coordinated in here, so I do have to kind of look through colours that I know I wouldn't wear. And books at the minute, I'm loving books. I also wonder all the time why people buy books from bookshops these days, when the charity shops have so many books in and they have to honestly like send so many to landfill because they just can't sell the amount that they get. And they're always about £1 as well, so affordable. Anyway, I rummaged through the sizes. I looked at this little gym top, decided it wasn't a colour I would wear. Blue is never ever a colour I really reach for. I like this little black and white cardigan style thing, but I just thought it was going to be not a shape that I would love. Chocolate brown, but not really a style I think I would wear. I seen this little argyle patterned knit, which I thought was really nice, but I opted it wasn't for me, and I really like this little vest. When I'm in the charity shops, I kind of have an idea of the things that I like and my styles and stuff like that, and I do like to pick up core basic pieces as well. Nearly all my basic pieces have come from the charity shops, just the plain underlay pieces or things that you can style with lots of accessories. I really like the good quality pieces from likes of M&S and stuff, but I'd rather get it in a charity shop if I can, because it's going to be much more affordable. I really like this charity shop. It's Veterans at Ease, and everything range clothing wise for about £2, which I think is really good. I think some people don't like charity shop shopping because you do have to kind of look and scroll through things, and then it's finding something you like in the size you want as well. It's not as easy as going to likes of a normal clothing shop and seeing something you like and hopefully they'll have your size, or there's more chance of it. But I actually like this. I find it more fun and unique, and I think I can get more unique stuff, and I love charity shop shopping and I always have. I always look at the bedding because my dogs have a digging issue, so if I can get some cheap bedding just for when they're on the beds, then that is a bonus. I like to look at the men's section as well, simply because I find some of the jumpers and hoodies from the men's section are actually better than the women's. I really like this chocolate brown gilet, but again, I just don't think it's something I'd reach for that much. Saw this and instantly knew someone in my life who would love the colours on it, and I thought I'm going to have to pick that up for them because it's actually stunning. Not my preference, but I know the person who I'm going to give this to will love it. They had a good selection of bags in as well. I really like this one, but just debated if I'd actually wear it. Shoes, glorious shoes. I picked up one of these in the last video I done like this, and I honestly wear it all the time. This basket has us fascinated. Like, imagine going for a little picnic and whacking out this. What a cutie. I'm now in Marie Curie, and I do feel like these are the best for the colour coordination of their clothes, which honestly makes my life so much easier, especially when I know what colours I want to wear and I'm quite strict on sticking to my colours. This charity shop I'm in now is one of the more expensive ones in the area. Definitely a change from the comparison of the cheaper one that I'm used to, Veterans Cities. But they do get some really nice stuff in, so I do like to come and have a look. I love these hand-painted glasses. I just feel like everything I see in charity shops, it's got its own story and its own story to tell, and I absolutely love that. They had a range of vintage beer mats, which I enjoyed having a little look through. They always get such a good range of jewellery in here, especially the chunky gem jewellery that I'm into. I also thought I'd have a little look at the books as well. Some are at the art cafe. I feel like that sounds like such a cosy read. Also plenty of Christmas season books in as well, which I will be picking up one in December, but just not quite yet. I love the crime style books. The Landscape of Death sounds like a bit of me.
See you on Wednesday?
No.
Oh, I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
I think I'm going to relocate my Christmas village this year onto the bookshelf. I keep seeing loads on TikTok and I'm absolutely obsessed with them, but I think that will mean I need a few more Christmas village pieces because I don't think the current village I have is going to fill up the bookshelf. And this charity shop had loads in and I was so tempted. Now it's time to show you the bits and pieces that I actually picked up in the charity shops. Not that much in terms of quantity, but I did actually spend quite a bit of money. I did end up in some of the higher end charity shops and had stuff that were on my wish list that I just really wanted, so I decided to pick them up. But let's just show you everything that I picked up. The first thing was on my wish list was a little trinket dish, idealistically a kind of vintage inspired one. I picked up this, which I think is really pretty and I like the shape of it, and it's got like floral detailing in the centre and then around the edges. But I really like the shape of it and it's a nice big one, so at the end of the night when I'm like kind of taking everything off, I can just pop my rings in and then the next day they're there if I want them. And this was only £1, so I thought that was a really good value, and I think this was from Salvation Army, but I really just love this when I seen it. I think it's originally probably a soap dish, I'd say, but I'm going to use it as a little trinket dish for my rings and stuff. But while I was there, I did see this, which is a soap dish, and I did actually need a soap dish. The one I've got in the ensuite currently, I just don't like it. It's like not like, it's, I don't know, it's like this weird pattern. It looks a bit like a rock, but also like it doesn't, it just looks a mess. And this was 75p, and it's just a plain white little dish for your soap. So I'm going to pop our soap on here and use this now instead of the other one and get rid of it because it's just not serving as joy anymore. And for 75p, I thought, what a bloody bargain. Okay, I then went into one of the more expensive charity shops in the area. It was St Oswald's, but it's on Chillingham Road. If you're from Newcastle, you'll know the area. It is a bit more expensive, and this particular charity shop is really expensive, but it does get some really good pieces in, and I wanted to go. Now, as you can see, I've got a vintage gallery wall behind us, and it's my pride and joy. I feel like my house, I try not to clutter it that much. I try not to have a lot of clutter in my house at all, but this room is where my little clutter fulfillment happens, and that is my gallery wall, which just brings us so much joy. Every piece I've collected from charity shops and I just love so much. And I haven't actually bought anything for the gallery wall in a while, but I do have quite a few spaces on it where if I found some smaller pieces I would want to add, and I found these and I think they're gorgeous. They were £2.50 each, so not cheap at all, but they're different floral patterns, and now I absolutely love the oval shape of them. So these are going to fill some spaces on this gallery wall behind us. So I've got this one which says Esther, and it's got like a little purple floral detail, which says Delilah, and it's got what looks like daisies or Delilahs. Oh, maybe they're the actual flowers. I don't know. But anyway, this one, which is gorgeous, and it's got a white floral detail, and then this one, which has got blue floral detail, and it kind of looks like bluebells. I absolutely love these. I was only going to get one of them, but then I was like, no, like I can't. And they come with that, so I'll be able to put the, what do you call it, the pins in, and just slot them on, which makes my life a little bit easier. But yeah, I got these, and like I said, they were £2.50 each. So not the cheapest, but I really do love them, and they're going to take a good place on my gallery wall, and they'll fill us with joy every time I look at it, because I still love this gallery wall. I really do. So yeah, happy about these. Same charity shop, I also found some rings. Now I did say I wanted some rings. These were not cheap, and they're quite obscure rings. Some people will hate these, and some people like myself will love them. So I picked up 4 rings in total. This one was £5, and it's a wooden ring with like a champagne-y detail. I don't know what it is. I've just never seen a ring like this, and I love the chunky rings. The unique chunky rings are just my favourite thing, and I seen this and I was just like, oh, it's quite expensive for a £5, but also I've never seen anything like it, and I think it's quite unique. So, like, some people will absolutely hate that, but I love just how extra and how big it is, and just like when I'm a talker with my hands as well, which people do point out in my videos, like, stop moving your hands. I talk with my hands. Some people do, get over it. I do talk with my hands. I feel like when I've got rings on, people notice them more, because I'm often just like blah 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 blah. So yeah, I really love this. It is quite a unique piece, but I really like it, and it was £5. I thought, I can't take you and not your sister, so I picked the sister up again. This one is a square. This is what it looks like, and again, oh, that one doesn't fit that finger because I tried it on. I did try them on to make sure they fitted at least one finger, but yeah, this one fits this finger. So again, it's just a really chunky ring, extravagant, in your face. You can see it's there, and I really liked it. I'm not sure if I'd wear them at the same time. Maybe I would. Maybe I would be this extra and be like, hiya! My 2 wooden chunky rings that I think majority of people hate, but I love, and they bring us joy. So they will go in my jewellery drawer, and I can't wait. Up 2 other rings. So these ones were priced at £7.50 each. So again, like I said, not cheap, gorgeous. It's got this giant like crystal looking in it. Now it's not extendable, and I think, oh yeah, it's printed 925. So does that mean it's sterling silver? Could be wrong, but anyway, these are proper vintage pieces, and I really like them. And again, they're big, they're extravagant, they're in your face. This one fits this finger here, which I think is really nice. I love the extra rings, stuff like this. I was absolutely buzzing to find, to be honest, because I've actually been looking for rings in charity shops for a while, and I just find that they're quite hard to come by, especially the style I'm after, like the big chunky ones. They also had this one in as well, which I couldn't say no to. Again, it was £7.50. It looks like this, and it's got the little beige detailing on it, and it is stamped as well. So hopefully they'll last for a long time. It's like on, it's just a nice bold ring. But they're my rings, and I am actually very excited about them. I had said I wanted some big chunky rings, so I got some. So next up is a cardigan. I love a cardigan. So this was £5. Now this is a proper granny knit cardigan. It's from Marks and Spencer's originally. Absolutely gorgeous. Now what I love about it is it's in this white kind of yellow knit. It's like a cream white knit, but the buttons are like these pressed buttons, and they're like, you can see the stitching where they're like little flowers. I thought this was absolutely adorable. It comes down, it's got the nice arms. It's a proper granny knit, but I absolutely love me granny knit cardigans. I was very excited to see this, and it was only a £5, so I picked it up. I then also seen this gym top. I am trying to just get a bit more gym wear in my wardrobe, so this was reduced to £1, so I picked it up. It's in a size XL, and it's just a long white long sleeved gym top. I thought this would do for Pilates or yoga, and I do like the long sleeved, so it sold as when I seen it was long sleeved. Really nice soft kind of lycra gym material as well. White's not usually my preference of colours, but it is what it is. I did say I wanted some halter neck tops. Now this is one of the only ones I've seen in a colour that I'd wear. It's black, so it was £2. Now it's originally from F&F. Now it isn't a size 20, so I feel like it could be too big, but we're going to try it anyway. It's got the extendable back here, and yeah, then it's just obviously a halter neck like this. I feel like this would just go really nice with some basic outfits when I'm on holiday or on my upcoming cruise. I hope it fits. I hope it's not too big, because it's exactly what I want, to be fair, just more pieces. If it is too big, I'll probably pin it at the back because I've got loads of little pins, so I'll probably pin it at the back, to be fair. I got this for my grandma for Christmas because I think she'd really, really like it. She'll probably watches this video, so grandma, pretend you haven't seen or skip. But I really like the colourway on it for her. I thought it was stunning, and it's a bigger bag, so if she was going away over to Ireland or anything, or if she was travelling anywhere, I thought it'd be really nice for her. It's got lots of compartments on the inside, and it's also got compartments at the sides as well, so she can fill it up. I just feel like she'll really like this bag. She loves bright coloured stuff, and it just seen it and it reminded us of her. And it's got the handles where it'll fit on her shoulder as well, or she can hold it in her hand if she prefers. It's £3, and I thought it was really nice, and I knew my grandma would really like this, so I'm going to fill it with stuff for her for Christmas. Okay, and the last two bits that I picked up from the last charity shop I went into, I picked up this little bangle. I really liked it. It's gold, and I just wanted a few more bracelets. It's not the chunky style of bracelet that I was after, but it was £1.29. It's really like in your face. It's just got gold twinkles on it. I like the way it kind of crosses over on your wrist like that. And I wear a lot of gold, especially like outfits, browns, golds, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I thought this was quite cute, so I picked it up. And the last thing, it was $14.99, and it is a Radley handbag. Now, Radley's not a designer that I absolutely love or anything like that, but I really like the shape and size and the handles on this handbag. So like I said, it was £15. Now it is in a bit of a used state, so it does need a little bit of loving. Now I know that I shouldn't go in with like my multi-surface cleaner and give this a clean, but I probably will because I don't have any like proper bag cleaner or anything like that. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Now the shape of it is just your everyday kind of shape, which I really like. And then on the inside, it came with its dust bag as well. But then on the inside, you've got a compartment at the front. You've got a zip compartment at the middle with a zip out the side as well, and then you also have two pockets that side, and then this bit zips up, and then you also have a compartment down there, which would be so handy for me because I'm always like shoving my phone in that in things. It's gold hardware, which I really, really like, and then it does have another really small compartment at the back. Now what I really liked about this is the handles. Usually on bags this shape, the handles are the ones where you have to like carry it in your hand, but these are long enough to put on your shoulder, and I tried it with my coat on and it fits on my shoulder. So I really like this, and I just thought it was a smart everyday bag. I'll get a lot of wear out of this, and it'll go with most of my outfits because it's black and gold. And yeah, I seen it and I just couldn't not have it, so I picked up this. And it's dust bag, so I'll reuse this for like a packing cube or something. But that is everything that I picked up from the charity shops. If you would like this to be a monthly reoccurrence on my channel where we'll go and we'll try and thrift my wish list, let us know. Let us know what you're currently trying to find in the charity shops as well. I love hearing what other people are trying to get when they're out and about and what they're trying to thrift. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very shortly for another one. Bye!